So I know most of y'all must have seen that video with that guy, George Floyd. I mean, it was a really sad video, man. I can't believe that the police would really be kneeling on someone's head like that, kneeling on their neck, actually. The guy was saying that he couldn't breathe. And to be honest, guys, I couldn't really watch all of the video. So from what I'm hearing, that he was saying that he couldn't breathe. And y'all see a whole lot of celebrities are now talking about the whole situation. Now we see where Fat Joe, he's speaking on everything. He was basically upset that the person who was recording the video didn't go and do anything about it. And we see where things like this happen like a lot in society, where the cops could be doing some dumb shit and someone will be just recording it instead of trying to help. Now, I definitely have to agree with Fat Joe. I think persons need to start helping out more instead of recording. Yes, I mean, it's good to have footage and stuff because at least you can have the footage to show as evidence. But when does someone actually help the person if they see that the cops are killing someone? I mean, you standing up there not doing anything, it's just as bad as the police actually doing the action. You get what I'm saying, guys? So as I said before, Fat Joe was on Instagram Live and he was pretty hurt about the whole situation. I'm going to play some of the Instagram Live so y'all can hear what he had to say. Y'all can let me know if you agree with Fat Joe or if you don't agree. I mean, y'all know that persons might be really upset and say stuff that they don't really mean. We see they're doing some rioting right now. Persons are throwing stuff in the police vehicles. Houses are being burnt down. It's a whole other thing going on. I think people are really getting fed up of the police doing this over and over. But as I said, guys, listen what Fat Joe had to say.
This man was in handcuffs. There was 3 other police officers there in broad daylight, and the man had his knee on his neck. He murdered this man. Like, not arrest gone bad, not we thought he had a gun. This was murder. And he could care less that he was murdering the man on TV. And I'm getting a little upset because believe it or not, Fat Joe the gangster rapper, I'm more of about peace. I come from a time where love overcomes everything. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. You know, Malcolm X was talking it, but Martin Luther King was preaching love and bringing people together. But now I say to myself, all right, so you watching that and you recording that. At what point do you put the camera down and you punch the cop in his face when you know he's killing a black brother right there in front of you? At what point is that supposed to happen?
Yeah, it's a rough thing because, you know, as lawyers, we tell young people that when you're on the streets, the police have home field advantage at that point.
Every time.
Every time.
I don't argue with the cops, by the way.
Right.
I won't argue with them.
Don't argue with the cops. It may just further escalate the situation. But in this particular instance, you did have a police officer who was exhibiting what we would call in the law depraved indifference to human life and was not paying attention to anything that was going on. The pleas as it relates to I can't breathe, what the folks were saying around him. And so it's a troubling thing. Here on the Hill, we've been saying for a long period of time that we got to get this situation right between the police and the community before things escalate out of control. That's just real talk. And we've been saying it to my Republican colleagues and others.
Yeah, but Hakeem, I think, and I don't want to put you in a bad position, right? Because I'm definitely not trying to jam you up. But I think there's some white people out there that already are pushing us to have a race war in America. Not just Obama talking, I'm talking about there's an actual element out there.
So yeah, man, as I said, it's a very unfortunate situation. I don't even know what to say. We just need some form of justice. And what I really heard is that the police who actually did the act, I heard all that happened, he just lost his job. They didn't charge him or anything like that. So, you know, is it really fair for a cop to just lose his job? I mean, that's to me, that's definitely some sis shit. You know what I'm saying, guys? I can't say the R word on YouTube because, you know, YouTube gets, you know, super sensitive and stuff. But that police is definitely racist, because you don't do that to someone just like that. Yes, you got a phone call that he spent some counterfeit $20 or something like that, right? And that's how you're going to treat someone. I mean, it's almost like the life of someone has no value to them. Guys, this is very sad. I mean, it's a very, very, very sad time right now. I even see Ice Cube put out something saying that he's not doing the Good Morning America show because the whole thing just pissed him off. He doesn't feel like telling America good morning. So, I mean, this thing is really hurting a lot of persons. And I don't think this is going to be one of those times that, you know, persons are not going to stand up. We see it happens too many times. So I think this time something has to be done. There has to be a limit. You have to draw the line at some point in time. But leave your comments and let me know what y'all think about this unfortunate situation. And if George Floyd was your family, was your father, your brother, how would you feel after getting such a call? Let me know. Also, guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. If you don't, you can hit the thumbs down button. Also, subscribe to this channel if you have not yet subscribed, and make sure you turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever I post new content. Anyway, guys, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.